In the first video on addition, I also reviewed integers. So just that's a quick review of what we talked about. So integers are the opposite of the counting numbers, which are the naturals. And we're going to use different models to visualize our integers. We're going to use the counters. So the blue ones are positive and the red one will be negative, and a number line. So let's look at the subtraction now. So subtracting integers means that we're going to be adding the opposite. So if you look at the first question, you have 5 minus 6. This is the same as 5 plus negative 6. So adding the opposite. Now, if I use the counter to represent this, I'm going to use 5 blue and 6 red. So now that I have my 5 positive and 6 negative, you have to remember that whenever you have a positive and a negative, they cancel out. So these ones, they cancel out. So what's left is just one red. That means my answer would be -1. So if you think about it, we have more red here. We have 6 red and 5 blue. So our answer will stay negative. You can also use the number line. So 5 minus 6, you can imagine that if, let's say, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, they need to be spaced equally. So I can also do it like this. So I start at 5 and I take away 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know I need 5. Take away 5, I'm going to come back to 0. So I need one more to get to -6. To have -6. So again, my answer here is -1. Now, if you have to do 7 minus -4, so you can think of it as adding the opposite. So 7 plus 4. So that's going to be easy. So you need 7 blue and 4 blue. So when you look at 7 plus 4, where you know 7 plus 3 here, that makes 10. So that's a group of 10. So 10 and 1 is 11. If you imagine on the number line, we start at 7 and we need to take away -4. So take away -4 is the same thing as adding 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We end up at 11 as well. Same thing. Now, if you have to do -9 minus 6, so imagine that you have -9, so 9 red, plus the opposite of 6, so -6. So you have 9 red plus 6 red. So again, a trick to do your mental math. So you have 9 here. Imagine you're taking 1 out of this, so that makes a group of 10, and you have 5 left. So 10 and 5 is 15. So you get a positive. Oh, sorry, but it's all negative, so that means your answer is -15 because it's all red. And if you look on the number line, imagine you are at -9 and you need to take away 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -9 and you take 6 more, you are going to be at -15. And the last one is you have -1 minus -8. So -1, we're going to be adding the opposite. So imagine you have 1 red and 8 blue. Do you think your answer is going to be positive or negative? I'll show you with the counters. So remember, when we're adding positive and negative, these two will cancel out. So this is the same as doing 8 blue, take away 1, 8 minus 1 is 7, and it's positive. If you think of the number line, we are at -1, and we need to add 8. So if you add 1 here, we're going to be at 0. So how many more do we need to get to 8? We need 7. Because 1 plus 7 is 8. So this is the same as doing one big jump of 8, right? So you can break it down. So your answer again here is 7. Have fun practicing your subtraction now.